In 1982, Yonghap and Kongagam visited San Francisco Chinatown. They asked someone on the street for a lunch recommendation. They were directed to the Golden Dragon restaurant where Mr. Chu was working. As they walked into the restaurant, Kongagam immediately recognized Mr. Chu, an old friend of hers. They exchanged greetings and gave Mr. Chu Jyorei. Afterwards, they went to Mr. Chu's house and gave Jyorei to Mrs. Chu and their daughter as well. Word spread quickly, and soon many people came to Mr. Chu's house to receive Jyorei in their one-bedroom apartment. Sometimes there were so many people that some had to stand outside in the hallway, creating too much noise. Their landlord began to complain and asked Mr. Chu to move. In 1987, the first Shumei San Francisco Center opened in the Sunset District. From there, Shumei San Francisco relocated 5 times. San Francisco members took turns to take care of the center's duties every day. Because of everyone's effort, the San Francisco Center was able to keep its door open to spread Shumei's philosophy in the San Francisco Bay Area. However, San Francisco members pray to have a permanent center by purchasing a property instead of rental, so the center could become more financially sustainable. In 2011, Mei Wang, a longtime member, went to Japan to attend the Grand Sampai in Misono, the headquarters of Shinju Shumeikai, and gave a testimonial in Meishusama's hall. In her testimonial, she shared her and the San Francisco members' wish to have a permanent center in the Bay Area.
I have been a member for almost 20 years. I continue to experience purification as means spiritual growth. We are committed to have our permanent center so we can spread Jyorei and support activities in natural agriculture and art in the San Francisco area. I will receive Komyo Oikari and continue to spread Jyorei to help others and to create an ideal world.
Finally, in 2011, Shumei San Francisco found and purchased a property in Daly City as our permanent center.
We expected to begin our renovation soon, but the reality is that we did not get our final permits from the city until the very end of the year 2010. In addition, the city required many structural changes. We all wondered if we could finish in time for our opening. So, Meiwon's son, Ronnie, introduced Tim, our general contractor. Tim and his team worked long hours and weekends. Without his special effort, we would not have been able to hold that ceremony. On behalf of Shumei San Francisco Center, Mei Wong shared our dream for a new center in her testimony at Grand Sampai in Misono. A couple of months later, our dream became a reality. We experienced how powerful our prayer was.
March the 20th, 2011, new Shumei San Francisco Center opening. Shumei San Francisco Center was opened in 1987. Since then, the center has moved numerous times over the last 20 years. Finally, a dream came true and a house was purchased for our new San Francisco Center.
Remember, you made this plan. July 23rd, 2006, our goal. Our long-term goal is to have a permanent center that fosters our membership and supports our activities in Jyorei, natural agriculture, and art in the Bay Area, Shumei, San Francisco Center. So it took only 5 years to realize this goal, and you did it. I thank Mr. Chu for being the first members of Shumei San Francisco Center and opening up your apartment for our monthly gathering at the very beginning. Thank you.
I really appreciate all San Francisco members and friends who helped to prepare this opening. And I'd like to offer the special gratitude to Yujin Sensei, who always trained and gave us guidance physically and spiritually to make this wonderful event happen. Thank you, Yujin Sensei.
Mr. Chu's testimonial was a recollection of heartfelt events that occurred over the years as a Shumei member and having a home center to conduct a monthly sampai and to share Jyorei activities. He was personally and spiritually committed in helping Yujin Sensei in his mission to spread the philosophy of Meishusama.
Many activities and events are being held at the beautiful and vibrant center now. We are grateful to have this center and will continue to develop activities to help spread Jyorei and Meishusama's philosophy throughout the San Francisco Bay Area. Thank you, Meishusama.